that's all the way in September, right?
Yeah. Yo guys, it's your boys Yaya and Fike, and you're here with Wolfpack. After a long time we have done the collaboration together in the same car, not on the team's account. We're gonna be... Dana White has done something. Dana White has given us something. UFC fans, because for the last couple of months we've just been getting shitty cards after shitty cards, and we're not getting the big fights. But this time he has made it happen.
Yep.
He's given us 3 big fights on the same card. So starting from Rountree versus Jiri Prohaska. What a banger this is. What a banger of a fight. And then he goes on with Merab versus Cody Sandhagen. And for the main event, we have Anklaev versus Pereira. What an amazing card. So we're going to be talking about that fight. What is your first thought about this?
I'm just amazed. That card is stacked. That card is proper stacked. And I'm so excited for this card. So many great fights. I think prelims are still yet to be announced, right?
Prelims are yet to be announced. I don't think they've made it yet.
So I hope even prelims they can put decent card. Then overall, I think it's just a banger, to be honest.
It is just a banger, and I'm looking at the competitiveness of the fight. If you talk about like what's his name, Jiri Prohaska versus Rountree, do you see a better fight than this?
Nope.
Really, that is going to be a banger. Like we got 2 title fights as main event and co-main event, but I think this fight might be the fight of the night, because anytime Jiri fights, remember him versus Jamal, he puts a pace on.
Yeah, he's always walking forward.
He's always walking forward
with his hands down.
Rountree's
somehow he gets the win. And
I know Rountree likes to press forward too, so I don't know who's going down. It could be anyone.
And I think it's a bad fight for Jiri, because Rountree is just very... He likes to stick with like his his strategy, which is like 1-2 straight.
Technical.
He doesn't throw much hooks, and Jiri, he keeps his hands down, right?
He does.
So I think that will get him a bit of trouble. But let's see how he just...
I think the only thing I can say with Jiri is that nobody's been able to knock him out except Pereira. Like anytime people are hitting him, he can just power through it. Sometimes it could be losing the fight up to like 2 rounds, 3 rounds, knock in the scorecards, like really down in the scorecard. But he could always come back because he puts constant pressure. He's got a chain of a rock. He doesn't go down, except if you're getting hit by Pereira, because that's Shama left hook. Drops everyone. So we're excited about this fight. It's gonna be a banger. I want to see who presses action forward, to be honest, in this fight. And the next one, Merab versus Cody Sandhagen. Are we serious, bro? Sandhagen is actually like, I don't know why I'm hyping this fight so much. It's because it's with the other 2 fights, but it's actually a decent fight, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a decent fight, but I think Merab still gets it done.
I think it's...
But unless if Sandhagen pulls out that flying knee.
I can see ways for Sandhagen to win. First of all, I would say Sandhagen is just a much... He could do much more than the fighters Merab has fought before. Now you're going to say Merab has fought complete fighters. He fought Umar Nurmagomedov, who was a pretty complete fighter. Like, Umar could literally do anything. But I think Sandhagen is just more tricky with the stuff. Like, if you're just looking at the basics and what Sandhagen is good at, probably not as much as like Umar. I think Umar has stronger wrestling than him. Umar probably had better jiu-jitsu than him. Umar had... even in stand-up, Umar was probably faster than him. But if you're looking at the tricks that Sandhagen can pull out, we've seen the flying knockouts that he does. We've done like different sort of elbows that he does. Even on the ground, this guy is pretty tricky. He's not like your orthodox grappler. He's got ways to attack the legs, pull out some sort of crazy submissions. He's done, by the way, watch his submissions. He's got some pretty sick submissions in the UFC. So I think if he could threat Merab as something, that Merab is not... Merab hesitates to shoot a little bit. And then if Merab is going for the shoot, like... to try to time the flying knee, that's a good option. So that way I can see him winning, but at the same time, I think this is about the story of Merab Dvalishvili, who has been on a run. Like, Merab could be, I believe he's already the greatest bantamweight of all time. He could be the greatest fighter of all time. Like, if Merab keeps winning, he's very dominant.
His competition, if you look at his wins, his like last, was it 5 or 6 wins?
Yeah, resume,
impressive,
it is insane. Umar, O'Malley twice.
Peter Yan,
Jose Aldo, Marlon Moraes. Henry Cejudo. This guy has beaten who's of who, everybody. He's beaten everybody, literally. And like, people are talking about like the title defenses. The reason this guy does not have like dozens of title defenses is because Aljo was still fighting.
Aljo was still fighting.
He got the title fight after like 10 winning streak. So yeah, I think I see Merab winning, dominating, but at the same time, I can see options for Cody to actually exploit.
I'm still waiting for... I still think his biggest challenge still it would be Umar from his division, But from another division will be Pantoja. If Pantoja chooses to move up, they
Yeah.
both have been dominating.
I'm
their
thinking because
division.
when I think about the match between Pantoja and Merab, I think it
Oh.
could be a really exciting.
That's gonna give me goosebumps.
I could see Merab could spamming like 50 takedowns and then just staying
I
on top
don't,
of
even
but,
even if it does, I don't think so. He would be like, I think he would be hesitant because of Pantoja strong grappling. You know,
strong grappling, and also
maybe he puts
Pantoja
him in a
might have the speed.
guillotine. Maybe he puts him in card.
Pantoja's
and
grappling
then,
is just so good, and it's not going to be that easy to even take
Yeah.
Pantoja down. Like Merab
That's
could
what
manhandle
yeah.
him, and Pantoja himself has got very good takedowns, and Pantoja is very good at like striking himself.
Yep.
Like the way this guy's throwing the combinations,
He's
this guy's
improved a lot.
literally sprinting.
Yep.
He's improved a lot. The only thing I could say is Pantoja might slow down after like a few rounds.
Yep.
So Merab can then take over. But I think in the first few rounds, it's going to be pretty competitive. Pantoja can actually knock people out too. He's pretty. Like, he throws a lot of reckless combinations.
I agree completely.
And then after that, we have Magomed Anklaev versus Alex Pereira.
Yep, that's a
Which
good fight. I think I just want to see how Alex comes back because I don't think so in UFC he did lose to Izzy, but we didn't see him have
We've
a rematch.
not seen him getting
so
like.
we're not sure how he bounces back from his loss.
Yeah, I
losses.
mean it was kind of a rematch, but
Yeah.
we've never seen him bounce from like a loss.
Yeah, basically.
Because
lost.
after that, he just moved up a weight class and won the championship. So I want to see like how he performs in that. In the last fight, he was kind of hesitant to actually press the action. I think it was because of the threat of the takedowns. Magomed Anklaev, even though he was not being successful in shooting taking Pereira down,
Yeah.
but he was shooting a lot of takedowns, and maybe the purpose was actually just clinch against the cage
Yeah.
and then thread Alex with the takedown so his hands don't open up as much as he normally does. So I think this time Alex is going to have to press action, but
He
also
has to. He has to.
He
I
has
think
to.
that's the way for him to win. But I wouldn't like. I think he should pressure forward, but he shouldn't overextend with his punches because that puts him in a bad spot. That's when Anklaev might shoot and stuff.
Anklaev could shoot. Yeah, Anklaev could finish the takedowns this time. And also the thing is, Anklaev is a very good counter striker. If you watch all of his fights, this guy's now the one actually putting the pressure on. He's mostly the counter striker, waiting for the person to throw a punch so he can slip and like throw the punches. So I mean, I could see that happen. Alex getting knocked out. That is a potential as well. That's a possibility. But at the same time, if Alex is pressing the action and if he's actually improved his takedown defense even more and he's able to defend the takedowns, I could see him putting Anklaev to sleep too.
Yeah.
We've seen Anklaev struggling with the leg kicks. Alex could keep that thing on with the leg kicks and get the W. I'm not gonna make a prediction on this match because I think I'm gonna have to watch more videos on this.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you watch the press conference between Darren Till and
I actually
Luke
haven't.
Rockhold,
I've seen a lot of hype on TikTok.
Dude, that is the craziest one. I literally, Darren Till and Luke Rockhold was talking shit to each other for like 10-15 minutes straight.
Yeah.
There's other people sitting down. There's
Okay.
Tony Ferguson, there's Saul Poppy, there's other guys who are fighting on the card as well, but Darren Till just does not shut up. Talks a lot. You know, at the end they had like a face off and Luke Rockhold and Darren Till just started grappling with each other, like clinching and stuff, and you could see Luke was kind of playing with him because their grappling is not even on the same level.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Till is gonna smoke him in boxing. I don't know why Luke is stepping into that when he believes his boxing is good. You know, he tried bare knuckle. He didn't actually perform well in bare knuckle.
Who, Luke?
Luke actually
Okay.
tried, but bare knuckle is completely different because your defense is not as strong. You just got the fist on now. You got the gloves on, so it's a little bit different. But I think Till just smokes him, bro. Till is such a good striker.
Till is very good.
And he's got more boxing experience. Like he had 2 fights before, and he won both of them. And you saw Till is actually doing pretty good, like in boxing. I think Till is gonna smoke him. But press conference was so funny, especially with the Liverpool accent. This guy's like, "I'm gonna knock you up, bro. You don't know me, bro. I'm not scared of anyone. I'm not scared of anyone. I'll do anything, bro." Like Till is so funny.
That's crazy. Till has that character. He has the star power character.
He has the star power character.
Yeah.
Only if he paid more attention to his fighting. Takedown defense. I think that was the weak. He was getting taken down by everyone.
that was his weak point.
I think that was his weak point. Otherwise, he was doing very good against everyone. Like
I remember when he was running through the welterweight division until Tyron Woodley just stopped him.
Tyron just stopped him. But I think even with Tyron, it was a threat of the takedowns.
Yeah.
Kind of like, and with the what happened next? That was Masvidal. I mean, Masvidal just shut his lights off. That was bad. And then after that, he was just getting out grappled by. Bro, by the way, this guy nearly dropped Dricus, or maybe he did drop Dricus actually. If you watch his fights, he hurt Dricus. Yeah, and with Whittaker, he dropped Whittaker as well. But then even Whittaker started wrestling him in the later rounds.
Basically.
So he was out getting out grappled and striking him very high level.
Yeah.
In other news, Tom Aspinall is defending his heavyweight championship against Cyril Gane.
I mean, finally the heavyweight division is moving on. It's about time.
Yeah, thank God it is.
So I just want to see Tom Aspinall just completely run through his division. He's already run through more than half of his division, to be honest. So I don't see much there. Maybe future potential fight they can make Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira. That would be mega fight. And I think after that fight he should just retire because he already ran through his division, to be honest, right?
I would say he's pretty young. Like how old is he? He's like 31. 31. I think he should probably potentially fight for. And heavyweights have like longer career spans, so he can probably go to like 36, 37.
Yeah, 36.
I would say maybe at least go to like 35. Have a couple of fights because I want him to go down in the heavyweight division as like the greatest heavyweight of all time.
I also want to see him versus Francis Ngannou if they can make that happen.
That's what I want to see. I want to see Francis Ngannou
because they both were like great heavyweights.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and the punching power.
Yep.
Like, it's crazy.
And they both are good wrestlers.
They both are good wrestlers. By the way, let me spoil something for you. Do you know why they're making him fight Cyril Gane, by the way?
Yeah,
what's
why?
the plan? I think this is Dana's way of playing, actually. So what's going to happen is Tom is going to fight Cyril Gane, right?
Yeah.
If Tom doesn't knock him out in the first round, or if Tom struggles for like 2 or 3 rounds, John Jones gets a little bit of confidence, and then Dana's favorite fighter, Dana's favorite boy, the greatest fighter of all time, the GOAT John Jones, he might come back, he might watch the video tape and be like, I got more material to study now because Jones does like tape study and stuff.
Yeah.
He gets a bit more confident. He was like, oh, Thomas got this weakness, Thomas got that weakness. Now I'm probably gonna work on that. And then Jones come back, and in the White House, they can actually make, because Jones is already back in the pool, they can make John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, and it's happening in the White House. Donald Trump is fighting, and John Jones is such a big fan of Donald Trump. They could do that. I think this could be the reason.
Yeah.
And that's why he's putting him against Cyril Gane, the guy that John Jones beat, just to give him confidence. John, you finished him in 2 minutes. This guy, look, he took 4 minutes here.
Yeah.
So I want to see that.
That's true. But if Tom Aspinall finishes him fast, I think they might make John Jones versus Alex Pereira if Alex wins. You get what I mean?
I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. If Alex Pereira goes there and he sparks Anklaev, let's say finishes him bad, drops him with the left hook, Shama left hook, Alex Pereira, the GOAT, the greatest light heavyweight. Yeah. I'm probably not the greatest. John Jones is the greatest light heavyweight. But then they will say, oh my God, Alex did it. And then Tom Aspinall goes and he sparks Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
They can make this fight very exciting. Especially, let's say, Tom Aspinall actually struggles against Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
He puts like a tight fight. And then people would actually be talking about like options or like Alex Pereira knocking out Tom Aspinall. Yeah. Let's say it turns out to be like a kickboxing match, and Tom is not able to take Cyril Gane down, because we know Tom can take him down and Tom can finish him pretty quick. He did that to Volkov. But let's say Tom fails a takedown for some reason, and now it turns out to be a striking match. Yeah. And then the match gets pushed to like 4-round, 5-round, and Cyril is kind of exposing some of the weaknesses that Tom has, which I'm not saying any. But let's say Tom has got some weaknesses, and Cyril is actually exposing some of the weaknesses using his kicks. And people are going to be saying Cyril was not even a glory kickboxing champion. Alex Pereira is a 2-division kickboxing champion. And Alex defends all the takedown against Anklaev and sparks him. People are going to be like, whoa, what if Tom is not able to take Alex down? This is going to be such an exciting fight, right? They could definitely sell the fight like that.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, let's see what happens with that. And then I would definitely want to see Tom Aspinall versus Francis Ngannou though, because it's a power puncher versus a power puncher.
Yep. That'll be huge. Yeah, that'll be. I think it'll be a dangerous fight for both of them, to be honest. And competition-wise, it would be pretty good. Yeah. And it will sell a lot.
They would do a lot of business. They would make a lot of money.
Because they can hype up both of them.
I wish they could. He still signed with PFL though, right? Yep. I wish they could do something like PFL versus UFC. Yeah. They could put on an event where they're like PFL heavyweight champion, because I think that's a better way to sell it. Like a PFL heavyweight champion is fighting a UFC heavyweight champion, but UFC would never do anything like this, because UFC is the biggest brand, right? Yeah. And imagine Francis Ngannou goes there and like sparks Tom Aspinall in the first round. That would make them look very bad. So they would not do anything like this, but I think that there'll be no interest in that fight. Yeah. Otherwise. But yeah, boys. See you next time.